Hello, hi, welcome back to my channel. My name's Charlotte, and here at Charlotte Louise Tries, I am using the envelope cash stuffing method to try and get a handle on my family's finances. So if that's something that you think you might like to follow along, I would love it if you would consider liking this video if you like this video. If you consider subscribing to follow along on my journey. So this video today is going to be my cash stuffing video for week 3 of April's budget. So let's count the cash. I hope you're all having a wonderful week. I think a lot of us, if we've got children, the children have gone back today. Today's Monday the 17th, so I hope that alarm wasn't too painful for you. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 200, 5, 10 and 15. So that's £215 to cash stuff into my binders today. Yes, I have been away for 2 weeks, for those of you that may not know. And oh, it was very much, let me just have a little shuffle along so everything's in shot for you. Yeah, I really needed a bit of a break. Just going to zoom out a touch for you. There we go, that's slightly better. Ooh. Avalanche of binders. You can tell I've had a fortnight off, can't you? Okay, so let's pull out, you know what, you guys can just lie down there. They're all a bit wonky. So let's pull out my change and we'll deal with that later. This is your headphone warning, just to silence things while I put the change away. Sorry if this is noisy. So yeah, let me know what you have been up to over the Easter holidays. Were you just working? Did you have your children? Did you go away? Let me know what you did. Did you stay within your budget? I would love to know. Okay. So, first things first, I completed a click and collect food shop at a local supermarket, and we just collected that on Sunday because we flew back on the Saturday evening. So I knew that I wasn't going to want to run around the supermarkets on the Sunday while I was trying to sort out school uniforms and all of that jazz and start to empty suitcases. So I did use my funds digitally for that. I do have £20 that I must have had left over from March's budget. However, if you saw my previous video, I spent £50 odd in the supermarket on the click and collect, but I had to actually go in to get a couple of bits that they didn't have, or I had to get, you know, alternatives. So for that I actually ended up going over budget, so I'm just going to put that £20 back to bank, and I'm not going to stuff anything in my food grocery folder, so we should be set now for this week. Fuel isn't getting anything either. There's £10 in here. So how my husband and I work it is, when we get paid right at the end of the month, we fill both the tanks of our car with diesel, and then I just put a little bit aside for any top-ups that we might need. So if you do follow my channel, you may or may not know that I'm going to be starting a new job this week. So one of the responsibilities will be that I do need to do a little bit more travel. So although I will get a bit of tax relief for my fuel, I do expect I'm going to need to top up a little bit more frequently, but I'll get more of an idea of that over the next few months. And equally, same for my husband. He's just got a new job and he'll be starting that in May. And similarly for him, he will be expected to do a little bit more travelling. So we'll have to evaluate our envelopes in terms of fuel. But at the moment, because my car just sat in an airport car park for a fortnight, I've still got most of a tank, so should be good. And if by the end of the month there's still £10 in here, I'll probably move that to a savings challenge of some kind. Clothing, we're not cash stuffing clothing today. I purchased a few bits and pieces for the children before we went away. There's nothing that we need. I did buy a couple of things, some school summer dresses for my daughter that came out of the school envelope, so we shouldn't need anything in terms of clothing. Eating out isn't getting cash stuffed today because we'd had a few, well, we stayed at a resort that was all inclusive, so we ate very plentifully, and on the way back from Greece we also had a McDonald's and a Burger King, just because of the time of our flights and the time being at the airport and having to leave the hotel. So no eating out this week allowed. We have had enough. So that's that. Date night, I think, is the first one that's going to be stuffed. I'm going to put £5 in here. So just before we went away, my husband and I used the 30 odd pounds in date night to have a little lunch date on a day where he took half a day so we could pack. So that was quite nice, but we want to build it up again because we've both got a hankering for a Nando's. She says, not wanting to put any money in eating out, but you know what I mean, like date night's different, right? And it's, you know, putting £5 in here and there, it's going to take a little while even, you know, to afford a cheeky Nando's. So that is that. Fun. How much is family fun going to get? Sorry, I am having to use a cheat sheet because it's been a little while. Fun's going to get £5, so I put £5 into fun. It's got 5 in there, so that's 10 now. There's nothing planned this week that we need the funds, but it's just there as a just in case. The children are going to get another £5. I might take that and put a 10 in, so that's now 20 in there. Similarly, there's nothing that I can foresee the children needing, but the funds are there in case there's something they see that they want. They were both treated quite amply while we were away. The tat shops, the toy shops, the arcades, you name it. So I think they should be set for the week, but it's there nonetheless just in case. Household, so this is things like toilet rolls, dishwasher tablets, cleaning products, that sort of thing. Household's going to get £5. I think we are going to need some more dishwasher tablets in the next week. So that is that. Socialising. If you saw my previous video just overviewing my spending and what I had planned, you'll know that I'm actually going on a mum's night with a few of the school mums. So I'm going to put £20 in today, so that's 25 going in. It's not going to be a particularly boozy one because I will be working this weekend, but I will need some money for a couple of drinks. My ticket for the event itself I'd already paid for, gosh, I think back in January. So it's really just drinks there, and I think I'm going to use the husband taxi service, so I shouldn't need to spend anything for travel. Speaking of travel and miscellaneous, not putting anything in now because there's 15 in there. I will need some of this on Thursday when I go into university. As well as working full-time at the minute, I'm also doing a course as part of my job, as like an extension of my job. So I do need to pay for parking travelling into the city centre for that, but I should have enough in there. And then gifts is getting £5. I think what I'm going to do is take the 15 that's already in there and just put 20 back. So that's £20 into gifts. At the end of the month, my nephew turns 6, but I've just double checked with my sister and she just wants cash for his birthday, so we usually spend around the £30 mark. So next week I'm planning to put another 20 away, and then that will cover like £30 in his birthday card and his card. There's nothing that particularly really wants, I believe, so that's that for gifts. So that's everything for this binder. Okay, next one. Okay, school. So again, I mentioned in my previous video the funds that I was planning to put into the school envelope I had already spent digitally purchasing my daughter some school dresses and a couple of, you know, some socks and bits and pieces. So it's not getting stuffed because I've already in essence spent that money. And my daughter's, we've paid for a school trip and also like a movie afternoon that they're having after school one day, so that'll need to get replenished in the next week or so, but there's nothing I can foresee that needs to be spent this week. Health is getting £5, so there's 15, so I think again I'll take 20 out, 15 out and put 20 in rather. So that's £20 now in health. So that's prescriptions, vitamins, medicines, that sort of jazz. And then events. Events are, at the moment, this is just saving up for Father's Day present for my husband. Events is going to get £5. I may at some point create some different envelopes for different things, but at the moment I'm just using an umbrella term of events to just cover Father's Day and Halloween and that sort of thing. At the moment it just seems simpler for me right now. So that's 25 now in there. Car maintenance is getting £10. 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. That's £90 in there. Whoops. Please open, thank you. So that is that. Beauty's got £5. That's not getting stuff today. Haircut. So this is for the whole family. Haircut is getting £20, so it's now got 35, so I'm nearly there. My hair, I think it's like £36 with like a little NHS discount. That will cover mine, and then we'll just need to cash stuff for my husband's haircut, which is a similarly equal amount. So that is getting there. Self-care's got £10. That's not getting stuffed today. And then my last binder. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I'm conducting a no buy 2023. So I can purchase experiences within a budget. However, I can't just frivolously purchase things, which I definitely had an issue with spending. Budget was very much a foreign concept to me up until I started the cash stuffing method. So a video will be following just on how I'm finding that. So car insurance is getting £10. we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So I have paid up for the year, so it'll be renewable for my car, will be renewable for its car insurance in the February time, I think, of next year. So this is just trying to build up that fund so I can pay it off annually. I'd like to get into that habit. And then my children's birthday, so this is currently saving up for my son's birthday. He's going to be getting another £20. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40, 50, 60, 70. I might change out some of these. 2 tens for a 20. So that is 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 70. So his birthday is in June. And I will be doubling down my resolve in May just to get that fully funded. Christmas is getting £30 today. Trying to give both the children's birthdays and Christmas a good, healthy injection. I've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 110, 20, 30, 40, 50. 60, 70, 80, yes. I don't know, 2 weeks off and she doesn't know what she's doing. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 81, 80. Like to get this to £200 by the end of April. So fingers crossed I can do that next week. And then Disney has got £15. That's not getting cash stuffed, and neither is House Reno, that's got 10. Those have been put on pause while I just focus on other more pressing savings. So let's see what we've got left. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. Don't feel like I should have £70 left over. I usually try and leave 65. Where have I missed £5? Let me just double check that is right. 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. I'm going to put £5 to one side because I am 100% sure that that is that needs to go somewhere in one of my folders. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. So what I'm going to be doing is filming a savings challenge video where I cash stuff the £65 and then my leftover change. So I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you in the next one. I hope you have a good day. Bye.